Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. We have just received a new small update with a new campaign. The FF7 Day Countdown Campaign, which just started and will take place for the next 8 days until January 30th, just before the daily reset. And if you have been actively playing this game, you are aware that on every 7th day of every month we are always getting 1000 crystals for the FF7 Day celebration. It's always nice because if we get enough retweets we also get something extra like 10 gacha tickets. However, when this countdown ends we are still nowhere near the 7th day of the month, so you might be a little bit confused about it. However, I have a strong guess and I can predict that when this countdown ends together with the Sephiroth event, because both conveniently end at the same time, the next thing we'll be getting is the actual Final Fantasy VII Anniversary, because the original game Final Fantasy VII came out on January 31st and this ends up just before that. But also in Ever Crisis it runs on the Japanese time zone, and at that time when this ends it will be already 31st for the Japanese people. So this is what I'm getting. Sephiroth event ends, countdown campaign ends, and we get what I'm thinking a big Final Fantasy VII celebration event. This might be just my guess, I might be wrong. However, I have a strong guess this is what we'll be getting, and I'll be shocked if I'm wrong this time. However, just to go over this whole campaign, we get new missions, new mission campaign, that's where we can earn 1000 crystals and 100 gacha tickets. That's very generous. However, we have more because we have also logging bonus campaign and we get 2000 crystals. So for those 8 days we get an extra 3000 crystals and 100 gacha tickets, which is very generous because the whole month has been insanely generous with the tickets, free pulls and everything. It's very nice of them. However, we also have gotten training campaign only for the FF7 characters, and that is very confusing to me because yes, we have the 50% XP increase, and well, we have Golden Bomb Rush event which gives us insane amount of XP there, and even 50%, which is still higher than what we have been usually getting, about 30%. It's still nice, however that's nowhere near enough what we can get in the event. Before the event we had 400% on Yuffie and it still was nowhere close to the Golden Bomb Rush event. So personally I don't know why would they give it to us right now. However, we have also gotten some new packs in the store, in the shop, and also some new paid only draws. So to go quickly over the whole new content, we have 3 volumes of the paid only draws, so only with those red crystals. The first one is Cloud and Barret, the second one is Tifa and Nanaki, and the third one is Aerith and Yuffie. Personally, I never spent on any of those paid only draws. If you like, I think they are worth it because it costs 1500 crystals for 10 draws. That's like half of the price it normally costs to do a 10 pull. However, it's only random weapons, you have no wish list, so you have to get lucky to get something good. However, it's still a good price, so it's up to you. I will not pull. As for the shop, I also personally think nothing here is worth buying. If those were yellow catalysts, yes, then it would be very worth it, but it's purple ones, we can farm those in Sephiroth events or Chocobo expeditions, so not worth it. And this is insanely expensive pack with only 15 mithril ore, and all of those items, they're worthless because we get them even if we don't want them. We have more than enough of them, so I'm not sure why would they give it to us. However, those 3 bond offers here, they are very worth it, and I would highly recommend buying them if you have even just a little crystals. A 5-star weapon guaranteed gacha ticket, that's just generic, so it can be any weapon. This is the FF7 and Crisis Core character 5-star weapon guaranteed ticket, and the First Soldier character 5-star weapon guaranteed ticket. So you basically get 3 5-star weapons for 900 crystals. That is insanely cheap and insanely good offer, and that's why I highly recommend buying it. I personally, I only buy things in a store only when it has incredibly good value, and that's only time I actually spend. However, just to go over the campaign missions, we have 8 days to collect all of them, and I would say most of them you can do with natural progression. You don't need to use any stamina pots or anything, just don't rush it, it'll come naturally. As I previously said, we can get 1000 crystals and 100 gacha tickets. Perform 10 draws. I would suggest wait few hours for the daily reset, because we still have the end of those free draws. I think we have 2 left, so wait few hours and you can just draw it for free and you'll get your 10 tickets. So this way you don't even need to use them to get more. Then log in for 3 and 5 days, that's also natural progression. Uncap the level of any weapon 6 times. This might be a little tricky, because yes, you can level up any of the weapon and uncap the level of it. However, this is also where I always recommend not to over level your weapons. Some people are collectors, or they just like to have all their weapons at max level. However, we always get, even in the season pass, we always get uncap a level of any weapon 1 or 3 times. So that's why personally I always recommend, and what I'm personally doing, half of my weapons are still level 1, because I only level up those weapons that I want to use or might use. For the specific reasons, I never want to run out of weapons to level up or uncap the level, to always be able to complete those missions. Because yes, 10 gacha tickets, if you miss out on it, it still won't be the end of the world, but it's just inconvenience to miss out on it. However, when you'll be uncapping the level, you also have 3 missions, enhance any weapon 10, 15 and 30 times. So when you'll be doing that one missions, you'll get 40 gacha tickets just for that. Collect 20 chocobo expedition rewards, that's fine, that's natural progression. Synthesize materia 20 times, that's also natural progression. If you want to speedrun it, then you can do 20 rune or rune blows, because they are the fastest to synthesize. This one cleared 10 co-op battles, with the exception of the event. That means you cannot do any co-op for Golden Bomb Rush or Sephiroth. That has to be the regular normal co-op. We have currently Mad Anchor, Specimen and Blue Dragon. So do 10 of these, and if you want to save stamina, you can do a normal 1 battle, 10 of them, and you should be fine. So I think, yeah, that's the gacha tickets are covered, and just to go over the crystals. So those two, actually let's go over these first. Consume 100 stamina, consume 500 stamina, and the last one is consume 1000 stamina in any battle. That's the easiest thing to do. You don't have to consume any stamina pots, just natural stamina progression. wait for it to recharge, do some battles, some grinding, and you'll get it. However, the last one is clear solo battle in event 5 times and 10 times. You can choose either if you want to do Sephiroth or Golden Bomb Rush. However, I personally recommend go to Golden Bomb Rush and don't do Golden Bomb 6. However, do one of those unlock battle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up to you. However, the easiest and fastest one is unlock battle 1, because it doesn't cost you any stamina and you can complete it 10 times and you'll get your crystals. I personally, I had this big brain idea. I tried it, did those 10 battles, and I have gotten my crystals. So if you want to save your stamina for some other activity in the game, that's what you can do. It worked for me, so I can confirm it worked for me. So I think, yeah, I think I have covered everything that's new in the game. So like I said, that is just my prediction. I have a strong guess that's what we'll be getting the FF7 Anniversary very soon, but the whole month of January this game has been very generous to us with the crystals, and it still keeps on giving. And also I think that very soon we'll have the FF7 Anniversary. Right now we have Countdown, but then we'll still have the actual FF7 Day. So it should be another 1,000 crystals, but that's not all. Then we'll have Rebirth release, that should be another celebration. And then in March 7th, that will be another Day 7 celebration, but also the 6-month anniversary of the game. And I personally think there is a chance we will have another celebration, because those games, they like to do 6-month anniversary. So technically we are looking at a lot more of the Ever Crisis generosity that we have been recently receiving, and that will be very nice if they keep on going with that. However, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.